They looked pretty strong throughout like the first half of that last game, and then Khan started to hit the power spike. You know, they were getting Roshans, they were getting good kills, good Chronospheres off, good Arena of Bloods, and then it started to fall apart. So, we're back partway through the draft. Looking at the two teams, the Clockwork and the Mars, the Grimstroke picked up by Winstrike. That's a good combination because you have the Clockwork with the Cogs. If you can get a good hook in, excuse me 1 second.
Ten seconds to go.
Yes, I'm back. If you can get a good hook in, Clockwork was actually gone from probably one of the least picked heroes before 7.24 to probably the most picked support I've ever seen.
Dyer's pick.
You run like the boots, or are they going to pick the Batrider here? No, well, you could run the Batrider mid if you wanted to, but a combination you've seen, in fact, maybe just a deny pick for the side of Winstrike, because Darkseer, Clockwork, Batrider is a really good combination. We've also been seeing things like the Ancient Apparition, which isn't ban out, the Batrider there as well. The Surge available just means that the Clockwork is always able to chase down with the Battery Assault, and it just makes it real easy for them to play around. So yeah, another one is the Batrider. The Batrider goes for the Boots of Travel. Just picks up the Boots of Travel without the Blink Dagger. Darkseer then starts surging him into fights. He gets in, gets that lasso, and force staffs himself away. And he goes absolutely flying, quite literally flying. Like you'd expect for something riding a bat. Okay, Alchemist. Yeah, again, it's a decent pickup when you combo it with the Clockwork and the Mars. The Mars, obviously, with that Arena of Blood, you can drop the Acid Spray on top of it for the minus armor. It's
10 seconds to go.
It looks like Winstrike are kind of like, right, we're going to try and end this game quick. We're going to hit a quick power spike with the Alchemist as soon as he's like right up there. We're going to just go mental. And we're going to look for fights and probably try and end the game. They didn't have last pick, so they couldn't pick it as a surprise pick. So they're going to pick it now before the bans. So they could potentially ban out the Monkey King, I assume. Because if it's Alchemist mid, I mean, you could still run the Ember Spirit in the safe lane, run that Monkey King in the mid lane. Hell, just pick up a Storm Spirit. I suppose you don't have all the Spirit Brothers now, with Void Spirit being banned out. But yeah, I'd still, even if you think this Ember Spirit's going to be mid, I'd still ban out the Monkey King, because you can shift that Ember Spirit to the safe lane. And still pick up the Monkey King here on the side of Khan. What a Khan looking for here? The position 1, I guess. Ember Spirit
seconds to go.
4, Chen 5, Darkseer 3. Yeah, Ember Spirit 2 or 1. So either looking for the mid laner or the safe laner. Potentially the safe laner, though, again, wouldn't be surprised to see them shift this lane. Maybe try and... I mean, the Ember Spirit up against Mars doesn't really have a good lane either. Because I'm pretty sure the God's Rebuke is physical damage. You've got to be careful of being caught out by the cogs, by the Clockwork as well, pretty early on. So Winstrike probably going for the pos 1. Both teams probably looking for the pos 1, actually. Winstrike, though, taking the time to think about this last ban. What do you think, chat? In terms of...
Dyer's pick.
Okay, they ban out the Ursa.
Radiant's pick.
Admiral Conquer.
So are they going to be running the Alchemist position one here? Kunkka, again. Winstrike just have a whole load of lockdown from the Unstable Concoction, the Battery Assault, the Cogs. Grimstroke being able to throw out his Soulbind.
Take your pick.
Okay. So it looks like it is going to be the mid lane Ember Spirit up against Young G on the Kunkka. And again, Kunkka here is a great pick because Ember Spirit might be looking for the magical damage block, but you come in with the Tidebringer and do damage that way. As well as being able to X-Max to Spock him. I know we're talking about Khan, but Spock isn't going to be showing up here. X marks the spotting him back if you think he's going to try and jump to any remnants. So in terms of lineup, I'm really thinking TSA and then Mars, DK Focus in the off lane should be able to put up with, maybe even deal with Slark earlier on. It depends on how they can deal with Pubba. Chicky is going to be playing the Alchemist, so it looks like it is going to be the Pods 1 Alchemist. So if you can get some good early farm up against the Darkseer and the Earth Spirit as well. With a Grimstroke, it's 2 melee heroes, yes. So it might be easy to deal with the offlane just because of the Acid Spray. Obviously the Grimstroke with the Stroke of Fate as well.
Trust you guys.
I have to see how this one plays out, but I see Slark, he's still going to be able to leap himself away with the Pounce. He's going to have the Dark Pact as well for the Purges. I assume Clockwork. Has he gone for the boots? I think he should have. It's actually gone for the headdress, so not like the Boots Tango's ward first that you used to seeing in the last patch. As Grimstroke, no headdress for him. How the headdress is looking. Blightstone for DK Fogus. Just one on Pubba as well. They're going to see Alchemist with this ward. He did pop out and pop back in. He's going to eat himself around the trees. But it looks like, yeah, they're going to try and seal this outpost here now as well on Cheshire Cat. So it looks like we're just going to have a top-bottom trade. Just a standard top-bottom trade. I am really interested to see how this mid lane's going to go. I think Winstrike do win this. I think they have the advantage here with the Kunkka over the Ember Spirit. Obviously with the Flame Guard being a magical block and damage. But that's something we'll have to wait and see.
And here we go.
So yeah, just a top-bottom trade. Runes for runes, outposts for outposts. Wouldn't be surprised to see Chicky as well as Naive just go for these outposts, try and snatch them back. Are they just going to go for the tri-lane here? Leave? No, there's going to be a TP, right? Oh, TSA is going to be coming out with the Battery Assault now as well. It's a Stroke of Fate. What's actually going to be coming out? It's going to be the Inkswell for the stun here now as well. Onto Pubba. So he's going to be stunned up. No spear, though, to fly through. It's actually going to be the God's Rebuke that's picked up level 1. So yeah, Grimstroke is just going to TP himself away. That's what I thought was going to happen there. As Fogus isn't going to be shy about putting out these God's Rebukes up against the Chens as well as the Slacks. Top lane now as well. Cheshire Cat, he's coming in close. He does have the Iron Shell now as well, so Chicky needs to be a little bit careful about Yamich. Just running to the harass. Meanwhile, again, mid lane. Slight Fist are going to be coming out against Young G. But I think once he starts to get... I mean, they're both already level 2. Bottom lane. Okay, just a God's Rebuke. Top lane. Yeah, that Inkswell, you do need to be up close to use it. So I think that's going to be on more Alchemist than anything. But you do have the Surge away from Cheshire Cat, which should be able to get them away before the Ink Swell actually hits. So Young G, once he starts to get points into this Tidebringer, it's going to be a lot harder for Arrow to sustain on the lane. Yeah, he's just going to go for the Salve. Bottom lane again, the Pounce comes out onto Mars. Mars is going to be taking a whole lot of harass from this. He does have the Essence Shift there as well. So First Blood Pubber will be able to pick that one up. TSA probably shouldn't be coming back into this. Yeah, probably not. There's a Pounce in 3 seconds. You don't want to be caught out by that. There's Chen. I wonder how long he stays on the lane. He is going to snatch himself a Vul Assassin. Top lane as well. Oh, kicked. He's getting pretty low. He's being body blocked here by Yamich as well, so these Wildwing Rippers can do the damage. So kicked. He's just going to be able to get himself around the trees. In the mid lane once again. I think that torrent actually missed now as well. But 2 points into the Tidebringer here now as well. Young G trying to do what he can with this. But it will push this lane back because I don't think Arrow's using that Flame Guard all the time. Or even the Sleight of Fist. The Cheshire Cat, top lane. They find the kill onto Kicked. Yamich is doing damage with the Iron Shell onto Chicky. Body lane there as well. There's going to be the Pounce away, so Naive able to get himself away from that harass. It would have been close. No mana for the Spear there as well. I think it might have already been used actually. So Naive, yeah, TSA, not actually taking the cogs, just taking the Rocket Flare for the harass to cancel things like the salves. So he used it a little bit early. Oh, the stun. Cheshire Cat, is he going to be able to get himself the damage here? Sorry, Cheshire Cat, needs to run himself away with the Inkswell though. Rolling Boulder comes through, but kicked. He wants to go for it. One more right click. He might be able to find the kill. Will be able to pick this one up. Can they take down Chicky in response, though? Yamich, the salve comes out. It might just be enough heal. Yeah, there's going to be the Stroke of Fate now as well. Yamich tries to get himself in the trees with the regen of the Tango. Is he going to be able to get himself away? It looks like they're going to try and pincer him in here now as well. The kick away, the rolling boulder, but Chicky still able to walk into the line now as well. Another Stroke of Fate maybe does the damage. Oh, he's so low. One more right click should be able to secure it. Kicked gets himself a double.
I take what I please.
Young G, that's going to be the X-Max spot, so he's not going to be able to get himself through to the haste rune here. And Young G just looking for the harass. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane. Did he die there, Clockwork? I don't think he... No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Zaro, he's finding it harder and harder to come into this lane. He has the bottle, but with the rune being stolen, he has no regen on top of this. The rolling boulder comes in. The courier could be in a little bit of trouble. It looks like kicked. He's just far enough away here from Yamich. Yamich, does he want to try and chase? Because he's still taking a harass, and Cheshire Cat's nowhere near.
Them dire buildings are tough as nails for now.
Runes. There's already a rotation through. So it's going to be another 2 for 2 on the runes. Both river runes going the way. Did he get himself anything here? He did not. Is level 6, but Arrow. No runes, so no regen on the bottle. So once again, just needs to be careful. As Cheshire Cat, they do find a kill onto the top lane. Underneath the tower now as well. Yamich will be taken down. And that goes the way of Wicked. Wicked goes the way of Kicked. Oh, Boat, Torrent. Is the Flame Guard enough? He's able to get himself away with the Remnant. Timing that perfectly there. On the X marks the spot.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
Top lane, this outpost. This is a tricky one. You probably want to snatch this one back here. Yamich has TP'd himself around to this. Doesn't block anything, but that's good vision though. That's a good ward. That's great vision actually. And he's stacked in the jungle. No. Well, a little one.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
Bottom lane. Are they going to be able to get this Mars? Mars, the pounce is there. He's going to be able to get himself away from this. And Fogus, pretty tanky boy. As TSA gets low as well. Pubba trying to do what he can. How are we looking in terms of last hits? 44 on the Ember Spirit, so he is going to be able to get these side camps away. I think he stacked that himself as well. Yeah, Kunker's not too far behind either. Just no stacks for him. What's it on? 3 points. What's the cooldown on that? Every 7 seconds. So Arrow did back himself away from that one. And the deny as well, so he's not going to be able to get that Tidebringer off. Top lane, Cheshire Cat trying to do what he can. No unstable concoction picked up on the Alchemist just yet, so being able to pull these creeps through. This is a good bonus here for the Alchemist. As long as he's the one to get the last hits, I should say, because I think the creeps picked a couple here. The denies there as well. As Chicky just doesn't want to be spotted out. Bottom lane, the leap, the pounce onto the clockwork now as well. God's Rebuke comes through though. It's going to be the Dark Pact, but this was going to be a spear to follow up. No mana for the spear. Oh, and he might be able to turn this one around. TSA needs to get himself away. The mana, it's still not there. It's about 15 away. So Pubba, I know he has the one charges. The stick charges at least. Going to be a TP down from both positions on the top lane. It looks like kicks will go down quite quickly. The Inkswell though as well. The spear, it's enough damage to take down. But it's going to be a 2-for-1. Even Young G TPing in for this. Are they going to be able to get it another kill now as well? X-Max the spot comes out on Yamich. The boat as well. The drag back isn't going to be there. It will be there now as well. The right clicks of God's Rebuke as well. The kick away. Yamich, rolling boulder. Not going to be enough. Young G picks himself up a kill. As Cheshire Cat still trying to do what he can up against the Alchemist. Alchemist now, the Iron Shell, it's going to be a lot of damage even with this unstable, the Chemical Rage. Oh, the cogs. Cheshire Cat trying to get himself away with the Surge. And TSA doesn't want to chase because there is an Ember Spirit up here now as well. Grimscope's going to TP himself in. Arrow, is he going to be able to get himself away? Just remnants himself back. As Kunker cancels that TP. Just going to carry on pushing on this mid lane. Young G. I think he was silenced, so he wasn't able to get that torrent off. Now the X-Max the spot. Is it going to be enough? It looks like Young G will go down, even with his Fairy Fire. 3 heroes rotate for that kill onto the Kunker. Good response there by Khan. By Winstrike to find the kills. But Khan in the river. There was just no way Kunker was getting away from that. Is he going to try and toss the spear and pin? No, just goes for the Rain of Blood into the spear now as well. Chen. Oh, he's got support here now. Is he going to survive through this? Fogus, there's going to be the Stroke of Fate now as well. It looks like Mars. It's going to be silenced. It looks like one more right click. Yeah, they do find the kill. And Pubba. What level is that Rocket Flare? Okay, yeah. So with reduction, even if the Chen was caught out in that, it wouldn't have been enough to get the kill. And it looks like he had a salve anyway to get himself up to fairly high health. Top lane. Oh, Naive. They're going to be fighting again on the bottom lane. Are they going to be able to find this kill onto Naive? There's going to be the Inkswell now as well. It looks like they are going to try and chase Naive down. There's going to be a Bow X-Max the spot now as well, but he's going to be able to dodge this one off. He's going to be silenced there by the Phantom's Embrace. But Naive with the Dark Pact as well as the Shadow Dance.
You know the drill.
Just dances himself out of danger.
Gold for my chest.
And he's not keeping pace because the Alchemist obviously doing Alchemist things. Even Cheshire Cat finding a bit of space. This position 3 is higher than the mid on the Dire.
Dire's top tower.
That's really good for Cheshire Cat here. And Young G. Now, how many kills has he got? 3 kills and 2 assists here on the Darks here.
Went and fortified their structures. Dire's top tower.
Whereas Kunker, just the 1 kill. No assists. Oh, they're going to go for it again. Rolling Boulder. Is there going to be a kickback underneath this tier 1 tower? There's going to be a kick as well as Magnetize being used. Young G trying to get himself away from this, but I don't think he has the survivability here. Cogs, but it keeps Young G from getting to the high ground. And in fact, this might be a chase on. A Rolling Boulder as well. It will miss, but TSA tries to get himself away. He actually has to throw the hook for this. And it looks like with a Sleight of Fist now as well, it doesn't matter. Arrow gets himself another kill. So Khan this time that wants to break that 10 kill barrier first. Inkswell comes out, kicked though. Going to be slowed down. A Remnant dives back in. It's going to be the slight fist here and chains. There will be. And Fogus not going to be able to help find the kills. The TP from the Kunker, so he's looking to fight. He has his ultimate now as well. That boat torrent combination, if you want to be throwing it off, it looks like he's just going to go off the right click to the spear now as well. Onto the Chen, and Chen, no hand of God. He does have the mechanism for the heal. Going to go for the TP. Is there going to be a battery assault in time? Cogs pushes him off. Okie dokie.
Blood in the way.
Pubba is the payback, but they got themselves a fair few kills out of that though, Khan. Young G still has the boat, but not going to be going towards Cheshire Cat at all. Grimstroke is nearly level 5. That's going to be nice for that fight.
What have we here?
Sorry, once he gets to level 6, you have the Soulbind.
Dyer's top
I wonder if he goes for the axe.
You know the drill. Radiant's
No,
bottom
probably
tower
not.
seen better
You don't really
days.
see Grimstrokes go for that axe. As the Surge comes out, the Iron Shell, the Sates are going to be chasing down Kicked.
Trouble brewing at
Has that
Radiant's
Hadouken
bottom
if he wants to
tower.
throw it. And now
Dyer's
TSA.
mid tower won't last much longer.
There's a big group up here by Khan. They are going to be able to deward on this cliff now as well.
The Dyer weren't partial to that.
And it looks like
mid
Winstrike,
tower.
they aren't ready to fight just yet. What's the Alchemist got? He's got himself the Radiance. Going to go towards that BKB. He might not have the choice. As the Centaur being surged in now as well. There's the Stomp as well as the Searing Chains. Arena of Blood though, they might turn it around. No, the Remnant, it's going to be onto Chicky. Chicky is going to be able to get himself away from this. He will be just barely taken down now as well. But inside the cogs, are they pushing heroes around? Yeah, he's trying to get himself away from this. There's going to be another vacuum back, and Cheshire Cat, the spear comes through. Now the Hand of God, keeping everybody alive on the side of Khan. Great fight there, and they're even going to be able to go on Young G. Young G, the torrent as well. Now, it doesn't really matter if you've got the hook comes through that underneath this tier 2 tower. But this is going to be a great fight for Khan. And Kunker going towards the Shadow Blade, has the Shadow Amulet, tried to use it underneath the tier 2 tower, didn't matter. He had the damage and he had the kill potential here on the side of Khan. So Khan 15-6. A lot bloodier than the last game, at least so far.
Guess what's happening to Dyer's bottom tower?
In terms of kills, do they see Kicked? I think they do. They want to go for the chase. It looks like they might be able to find themselves a 5th kill. But the Inkswell arrow, sleight of fist,
How about that?
finds that kill. Alchemist still going
Guess
towards that
what's happening
BKB.
to
He needs
Dyer's
time,
bottom tower?
which Khan just aren't given. They've got themselves the item 15 minutes in and they're ready to fight. They're ready to take this game. The Centaur is burning down to the Radiance, but it doesn't really matter. What's Cheshire got in terms of items? Got himself the Helm of the Dome. Khan are going to go for the smoke. Are they going to be able to find the Slark though? Slark tries to step up Fogus. He's going to go with the Diffusal Blade to try and get Fogus. He needs to get himself away and Naive. Yeah, but meanwhile in the mid lane they do find, Alchemist. And Cheshire Cat on a dominating streak. There was nothing that Chicky could do there. He was caught out by 3-4 heroes. Going around the back lines, the Slight Fist now as well. They're going to be able to find themselves a Clockwork.
5 in a row. How about that? Fear not, children.
An arrow with a Spirit Vessel.
Looks like we lost the Radiant done it.
They just GG it out. Winstrike don't think we could take a fight on this. They just want to go next. Okay, so Khan. Game number 2, a quick one in 15 minutes, 35 seconds, a 7k net worth lead, 18-6, and Winstrike just say, you know what lads, we can't take a fight. Alchemist isn't as far as ahead as we thought he was gonna be. And Slark just started to run mental with the Ember Spirit and the Chen as well. So Khan push it to a game number 3 in probably record time, 15 minutes, 35 seconds. Well, not record time, but a great time at least. So, we are going to be taking another quick break, play some music, play some ads. We'll be back with the third game right after this. But guys, it's pretty even. Khan with a great power spike in that second game. Winstrike looking almost unstoppable for the first game. So it's anybody's third game. It is up in the air. Stick around, we'll be back with that right after this.